Hello everyone. Today we have another unboxing from the Cubicle.us. I'm not sure what's in this package and it is huge, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so first thing in the package is the Redi Cube, cubing Classroom Skewb, the Z Cube. Actually, this one might be the magnetic one, I'm not sure. The Yuxin Megaminx mystery box with LCC on it, and a cube, and a business card. Alright, so these are all the puzzles that were in the box, 6 puzzles. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Skewb. This is the first cubing Classroom Skewb. So it does appear to have a ball bearing clicking device in it, and it's moderately evident while you're turning, but the click isn't very substantial. The speed is actually really nice out of the box. I'm also really impressed with the corner cutting ability of this cube since it is a budget puzzle. To me it feels almost as good as the MoYu magnetic Skewb, just with ball bearings instead of magnets. I'm really impressed with this cube. I would have to say this is the best budget Skewb I have ever tried straight out of the box. I did really like the Chi one, but this one is a bit faster, but still controllable for me, and I'm really liking the way it feels so far. And since we're talking about Skewbs, I guess I'll go ahead and get into the X-Man design Skewb. I'm not sure if the actual product will come in this Chi box. And the thing that's most evident about it right out of the box is that it's concave, and this one is also magnetic. I'm not quite too sure about how I feel about this puzzle straight out of the box. I like the way the magnets click into place. It reminds me of a similar strength to the X-Man Bell Pyraminx, those types of magnets. But the concave feel, it makes it feel like it's really small. Since the centers are so concave, it makes it feel really small. And then the corners stick out. It's an interesting feeling. It does provide some grip. I think it'll take some getting used to as in terms of grip, but right now the feeling of the puzzle is very nice. I like the turning. It's very fast and smooth, and the magnets have a nice click to them. So overall, I think the turning quality is nice, but the concave feel is slightly weird for me. Alright, so I'm going to take a look at this Z Cube next. As far as I can tell right now, it looks to be a MF3RS, but with magnets in it. Alright, so as you can see, there are magnets inside of this puzzle, and the mechanism is identical to the MF3RS from the Cubing Classroom series. So this is basically just a magnetic MF3RS, and it's actually really cheap for a magnetic puzzle, which I'm pretty impressed about. So the magnets aren't very strong in this puzzle. It kind of reminds me of the GTS2M light magnets, so when I'm turning very fast, I can't really feel them too much, but turning slowly, you can feel that they're there. This cube is also really sandy out of the box, and it looks like there's a bit of dust inside of it, but I think that'll go away with a little bit of lubing or cleaning. If you want a cheap magnetic cube, then this would really be the way to go. Alright, so next up, I want to take a look at the Redi Cube. Now, the Redi Cube was originally designed by Oscar van Deventer, and it was mass-produced by MoYu recently. Compared to a regular cube, it's only like maybe 4 or 5 millimeters bigger, but it does feel substantially bigger in your hands. It might be the size of a 4x4 or something. So let's do first turns. Oh, this is really smooth. I'm surprised. This turns really well. So as you can see, it turns on the corners, and I'm going to go ahead and scramble this and see if I can solve it. I think I'll just go ahead and orient the corners and see which face is going to be which color, since the corners don't ever move, so we know this is going to be the white face. So now all the corners are oriented. So let's see, the red one needs to go here, and the blue one needs to go there. So let's do this. Alright, so those are 3 cross pieces solved. And then I need to get this one over here. How are we going to do that? I guess just move it here and then insert it like that. And then I can move in, I guess, corner pieces. Or I guess these middle edge pieces, I suppose. And do that. Okay, so that's 2 layers, I suppose. Now, how would I flip this? Oh, okay, well that worked. I don't know what I just did, but that worked. And then I would have to okay, so that worked to do the edges. I just kind of made that up. But now how would I do the corners? This is tricky. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off camera, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, so I'm back, and I was able to solve the Redi Cube. Just after a little bit of playing around with it, I decided to go to the corners first method, and then swap edge pieces from there, instead of trying to do it layer by layer. Alright, so here's the next puzzle in the box. It is the Yuxin Megaminx. Okay, so straight out of the box, it feels a bit blocky, but it is pretty smooth. Not very fast, but the X-Band one wasn't very fast out of the box either, and with a bit of breaking in, it got really fast, really smooth, and now it is my main. So I think with a bit of breaking in, this one could greatly improve. So here we have the X-Man design on the left, and you can see that they use some darker shades on the Yuxin. This puzzle feels like it has harsher turning than the X-Man. It sounds a lot harsher and like harder plastic than this one. This one feels like it's made of a softer plastic, but that could be due to breaking in. So I think this one could be a contender for my main with the X-Man one after a lot of breaking in. It also feels a bit sharp, like I'm holding it and it's just not very smooth to hold. Some of the corners are kind of pointy. Also, unlike the Galaxy Megaminx, this is not a cap design. As you can see, the color goes all the way through the piece, whereas on this guy, the inside is just primary colored plastic with caps. So overall, I like this puzzle, but I think it'll take a bit of breaking in to make it really good. So I'm saving the most exciting for last. This is a custom puzzle from the Cubicle. It says LCC on it, so let's go ahead and look at what it is. And it's a 5x5. So this is the Cubicle WuShuang. I'm not exactly sure which one this is. So it feels magnetic. So I'd say this is the magnetic WuShuang. Alright, so straight out of the box, I really like the speed and controllability of this magnetic WuShuang. So the WuShuang is my main right now. So far, I'm finding that the inner layers are a lot more controllable since the magnets help click into place a bit more. I'm not having issues with like misalignment or whatever. So I really like the controllability of this puzzle. So far, I also really like the smoothness compared to my WuShuang. I didn't really lube it much, and it's just basically stock. And it's a bit slow, and this one is very fast. So overall, I'm really impressed with the magnetic WuShuang from the Cubicle. So thank you so much to the Cubicle for sending me all these puzzles to test out. If you'd like to buy any of these puzzles, I will have a link in the description so you can buy them from the Cubicle.us. So that's about all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.